You see these like things on the internet where don't use ChatGPT, it's 17 gallons of water for each query or whatever.
Watch this tap. It belongs to a woman named Beverly Morris in a quiet corner of Georgia, and one morning it ran dry. Not in a 100-year drought, the year a machine moved in next door. 1,000 feet from her family's home, one of the biggest companies on earth built something that drinks 500,000 gallons of water a day. The same kind of machine that answered the last question you typed into AI. They'll tell you that question cost barely a drop. They're counting on you never adding up the ocean or noticing who pays for it. Beverly and Jeff Morris moved to Newton County for the quiet. Their water used to run clear. Then Meta broke ground on a data center 1,000 feet away. And within a year, the tap that once filled a glass in seconds slowed to a brown trickle. Neighbors said the water came out the color of rust. The dishwasher quit. The washing machine quit. The toilet wouldn't fill. If you've had a quiet feeling that this AI boom is taking something from somewhere and nobody will quite say what, you're not imagining it. You were right. The Morrises are the somewhere. For years we were sold a story that the cloud was weightless, that none of this touched the ground. Here's what actually happens. To keep thousands of chips from melting, a data center pours water over the heat and lets it evaporate, gone into the sky, which means it is not coming back. Meta's site alone is cleared for around 500,000 gallons a day. That is nearly 10% of the whole county's water for one building. And Newton County is now projected to run a deficit by 2030. Training a single AI model can evaporate 700,000 liters of clean water. That's not a guess, it's in the peer-reviewed research. Before we go any further, if you'd rather see what's underneath a story like this, subscribe. It's the one thing that keeps these going. 20 miles south of Atlanta, in Fayette County, the water pressure dropped. When the utility went looking, they found 2 pipes feeding a data center campus, and one of them had been connected without the water company even knowing it existed. One pipe the utility never approved, which means no one was even counting. 29 million gallons, over 15 months, no fine. Sit with that. You leave a sprinkler running too long, you get a letter and a fee. This moved 29 million gallons through a pipe nobody metered and walked away clean. Now multiply it. In 2025, AI data centers in this country drank 264 billion gallons of water, while 63% of the United States was locked in a worsening drought crisis. 2 out of every 3 new data centers are going up exactly where the water is already running out. In Texas alone, they used 49 billion gallons this year. By 2030, the projection is 399 billion. That is not growth, that is a draining, and the companies have an answer ready. The head of OpenAI says a single question to ChatGPT uses about 1/3 of a milliliter of water, basically 1 drop. Per question, maybe that's even true, but that is the trick. Keep your eye on the 1 drop, so you never add up the ocean.
It used to be true. We used to do evaporative cooling in data centers, but now that we don't do that, you see these like things on the internet where don't use ChatGPT, it's 17 gallons of water for each query or whatever. This is completely untrue, totally insane.
The peer-reviewed work put it closer to a small bottle of water for every 20 messages. So here's the test that cuts through all of it. The press release says there is nothing to worry about. But the tap in Beverly Morris's kitchen says otherwise. And this isn't a warning about some far-off future. It already happened. This year, a congresswoman stood up in a hearing in Washington and held up jars of the brown water her constituents were drinking right next to a data center.
I have a jar right here. This is the current drinking water in Morgan County, Georgia. Right after a data center was constructed, the Meta data center was constructed, the only difference between the clean water and this was that data center.
The EPA promised to investigate, but here's the question that should keep you up. Will anything actually change before the next town runs dry, or is yours already on the list? So the next time an app saves you 5 minutes, remember it didn't come from nowhere. Somewhere quiet, a town is paying the water bill, and it's one they don't get back. I pulled apart how this same playbook is hiding inside your electricity bill. It's on the screen now. Go watch that one next. And if you want the stories these press releases are built to bury, subscribe. I'll see you there.